In today's lesson, we are going to look at radical equation. So what is a radical equation? First, a radical equation is an equation in which the variable appears under a radical sign. So what do I mean by that? We have this as a radical sign. Okay, the square root is a radical sign. And so if I have an expression like this, a is equals to 1. Remember, a is a variable, right? And this is a radical sign. So it's equals to 1. It's a radical equation. So we can also have something like the cube root of x plus 3 is equals to 3. This is also a radical equation. So basically, anytime we have an expression under a radical sign, okay, we call a expression variable under a radical sign, which is known as what? A radical equation. So it means that a radical equation can be in the form of a square root equation, a cubic root equation, or the higher order root equations. That is the 4th root, the 5th root, the 6th root, and so on and so forth. So let's see how we can solve any given radical equation. So first of all, we have here, let's call this question 1. The square root of 5x squared minus 9. Okay, is minus 2x is equals to 0. So when solving a radical equation, first of all, we have to separate the radical side, or that is isolate the radical side to one side and the other to other side as well. Then we can square it or square the both sides by the given higher order, okay, or the corresponding order. So here we have first isolated 5x squared minus 9 is equals to what? 2x. Okay, so taking the minus 2x to the other side of the equal sign, it becomes what? Positive. At this point, we have to take the square root of both sides. We are taking the square root because the higher order of this radical sign is a square root sign. Okay, so this and this is gone. I'm sorry, I have to put this. So this will be 5x squared minus 9, and this will give us what? 4x squared. Okay, so let's group like terms. This will give us 5x squared minus 4x squared is equals to 9. And we know that 5x squared minus 4x squared will give us what? x squared. And so we are left with x squared equals to 9. At this stage, what we are going to do is to take the square root of both sides. Okay, so taking the square root of both sides will help us to find the value of x. So this and this is gone, and we are left with what? X is equals to what? 3. Okay, so there's a solution for this given radical sign or given equation. Okay, then we can check our result. Okay, we can checking our result. We have here 5, the square root of 5x squared. So our x is 3, so substitute 3, the square minus 9 is equals to what? 2x. So this will give us 3. Okay, so moving on, you know that the square root of 3 is 9, so this will be 5 times 9 minus 9 equals to 6. And 5 times 9 is 45, so this will be 45 minus 9, and this equals to 6. And 45 minus 9 will give us 36, so this will be the square root of 36 is equals to 36 equals to 6, and the square root of 36 is what? 6, and this is what? 6. So this equation is true. Okay, this is true that if we substitute the value of 3 into the given expression, we will have the both sides equal. So it's important you always check. If it is not equal, it means that there is a mistake somewhere, either when you were simplifying or in your calculation. So please always try and check your answer. So let's take another one. The next one we are going to look at, let's call it question 2. Call it question 2. So this will give us the cube root of a plus 3 is equals to the cube root of 2a minus 7. Okay, so this is a radical equation. We had to find the value of a. Now when we look at the order of this radical sign, it is in the cube root order. So we have this cube root equation here. So we are going to cube both sides. It means we are going to have something like this. We are going to cube both sides. So this and this is gone. This and this is also what? Gone. So we are left with a plus 3 equals to 2a minus 7. Grouping like terms, this will be a minus 2a is equals to minus 7 minus what? 3. And when you do this, you are going to have minus a is equals to minus 10. So we divide both sides by minus 1 by minus 1, and therefore the value of our a will be what? Positive 10. I'm not going to check this one for you, but if you check this result, you will see that the given expression is what? Is true. Okay, so now let's take the last one, but not the least. The last one we are going to look at is, let's call it question 3. I'm going to have 3 plus the square root of 27 minus 3y. 27 minus 3y equals to y. So this is a given equation, so we have to find the value of what? Y. Just first of all, we have to do what? Separate the radical sign. So isolate the radical sign. We are going to have the square root of 27 minus 3y will be equals to y minus 3. Okay, and from here we can square both sides because the higher order of the radical sign is square. Okay, taking the squaring both sides, we are going to have 20, this and this is gone. So we are going to have 27 minus 3y equals to, so recall, if we have something like a minus b, all square will give us what? A squared minus 2ab plus what? Minus b all square. So we are going to do that here. Our a is what? Y. So we know that our a here is y, and our b will be what? Minus is 3. Okay, so moving on, we're going to have y squared minus 2y. I'm going to use positive 3. The minus has been taken care of already. Plus minus 3b squared. And we continue to have here 27 minus 3y give us y squared minus 6y plus 9. Okay, so looking at this expression, we can group like terms. Okay, grouping like terms, we are going to have 27 minus 9 should be equals to y squared minus 6y plus 3y. Okay, so we know that 27 minus 9 will give us 18, and This will be y squared minus 6y plus 3y give us minus 3y. And if we go move everything to one side of the equation, we are going to have 0 equals to y squared minus 3y minus 18, which leads us to quadratic equation. So we can see that that expression has led us to quadratic equation. We are having 0 equals to y squared minus 3y minus 18. I'm going to use factorization method. Okay, so first we are going to find the product of 18 and the sum of 3. So doing that, we can say that if we have y minus 6 and y plus 3 will be equals to 0. Same thing of saying y minus 6 equals to 0, or y plus 3 equals to 0. So this gives us a y is equals to 6, or our y will be equals to what? Minus 3. This stage, it is important we check for the solution of this equation, because we are having 2 value for y here. So we have to check. Checking that first, we have here, let me say check. So what was the radical sign given to us? We are having 3 plus the square root of 27 minus 3y. 3 plus the square root of 27 minus 3y is equals to what? Y. So we have to check. In this point, we have a 3 plus, sorry, this is y, the square root of 27 minus 3, and the value of y is 6. So we are testing for 6 first. Okay, and here we are having 3 plus the square root of 27 minus 18, okay, is equals to what? 6. And so if you do that, this will give us 3 plus the square root of 9, because 27 minus 18 will give us the square root of 9, and this is equals to what? 6. So we know that the square root of 9 is what? 3. So 3 plus 3 equals to 6, and we can see that this is 6 equals to 6. So this equation, this solution is true. It's true. So we take note of that that one is true. This equation is true. Now let's check for minus 3. It's the same thing, 3 plus the square root of 27 minus 3 equals to what? Y. So we have here 3 plus minus 3 times minus 3 will give us a positive 9, and so we will be having the square root of 27 plus 9, and this is equal, sorry, this should be minus 3. So the answer is minus 3, and this will be 3 plus the square root of 36, which is equals to what? Minus 3. So this will be 3. The square root of 36 is 6. It's not equals to minus 3. Okay, so we are going to have here to be 9, and 9 is not equals to minus 3. So we can see that the value as y equals to minus 3 is false. Okay, so it means that this is not the value of y. Minus 3 is not the value of y. Rather, the solution, the true solution for this question is what? Is y equals to what? Positive 6 is the solution to this equation. I hope this video was helpful, this lesson was helpful to you. If it is, please like it, share it so that others can also learn from it. Thank you.